What's up guys, just Messi here, welcome to a brand new video. Welcome to a new video discussing the Chinese Super League. It's a very hot topic right now in real life football, as a lot of big players are making a switch over to the Chinese League. And whether that's because of money, we're not really too sure, but it probably is. And today we're looking at previous foot players and what it really should be on FIFA Ultimate Team. So as always, if you can smash 2,000 likes, that'd be absolutely awesome. In the comments below, do you want the Chinese Super League on this game? Because it would just bring some awesome players back, and it also would add a lot of new silvers and probably some skillers in there as well. And if you're a channel, class subscribe button for more. So let's get straight into the information. The very first thing we're looking at is going to be some players that may be recognizable to you. And these are players, probably the main names in this league, and players that are already there or have just transferred. So the very first four on your screen right now are going to be GUARIN, GERVINHO, Paulinho, and also RAMIRES. So these four in particular are probably the ones that you recognize the most out of everyone. But just the fact that the price tags have been huge, and they're also players that are very recognizable in real life football. So GUARIN made the move yesterday along with RAMIRES. GERVINHO made the move yesterday, and all of these went for over £10 million. I think RAMIRES went for 25 mil. So unfortunately, these three players, I mean, Paulinho isn't on FIFA 16 anyway, but them three players will probably be removed from packs. If not, they're essentially not going to be on FIFA 17 if they don't add the league. So they're three very sweaty players in the FIFA Ultimate Team. I mean, GUARIN is one of the best centre midfielders in the game. RAMIRES is a foot legend, and GERVINHO, he's just pure pace. And not disregarding Paulinho, he's a very nice all-rounded player as well. Not many people used him on previous FIFAs really, but he's still a nice midfielder as an optional there for hybrids and stuff like that. So the next set of players is going to have four more, which is Gisile, Leukemia, Dembaba, and also Asamoah Gyan. And you may notice as we're going through all these players, there are a lot of players in particular that are Brazilian. And the reason for this is the fact that they get huge wages, and that's very hard to turn down as a footballer. They have like 15-year careers, so I do understand why they do take that opportunity. But Gisile was one of my favourite players back on FIFA 13 as a silver DM, and he had 4-star skill moves, and that would just be such a sick card to have back. And he would get a green link to like Paulinho. There's a lot of Brazilians, and RAMIRES in particular. Then we've got Leukemia, actually only just left the other day from the Bundesliga. Dembaba, former Chelsea player, Newcastle, Hoffenheim, stuff like that, now playing for Shanghai Shenhua. And also Asamoah Gyan, the former Sunderland player, and he's scoring a lot of goals abroad. He may have kind of a bad reputation, but that guy is honestly a ridiculously good businessman, or has an incredible agent in terms of real life football, because he's been to like United Arab Emirates, China, and he's making an absolute shit ton of money for himself. And the final four players then, first up we've got Alan, Tim Cahill, Renato Augusto, and also Elkerson. So three more Brazilians, and Elkerson is actually the biggest January transfer so far, I think, still, just above Andros Townsend for around £12 million, moving from Guangzhou Evergrande. So he's a very nice, I think he's back on FIFA 12. He's always had 5-star skill moves, that's the reason I put him in here. Renato Augusto, considered very good, still a very good player as a centre attacking midfielder. Tim Cahill, Everton legend, and also Alan, former, I think it was Red Bull Salzburg. And on the screen right now, we have the most valuable 11 players from the Chinese Super League, and this is also in their alternative position, so it makes a whole 11 squad, and it looks pretty damn good. I mean, some of them players are top class players considered around European football, but the goalkeeper, I actually say this from now, the goalkeeper is very low rated, £595,000 is his valuation, which compared to everyone else is pretty damn low. But the reason for this is there's actually been no goalkeeper from the Chinese League ever on FIFA Ultimate Team, if I'm correct. So out of the whole squad, the ones you want me to talk about are going to be the attackers and the midfielders, but there's a couple of defenders that we'll mention quickly. The first down is going to be the right back. He's on FIFA 16, I think he is, playing in the K-League, pretty fast and got decent physical as well. A tiny little silver player if he's a silver Korean team. And then we've got Gisile, actually is a CDM, but he can play as a centre-back. Gil, a former Corinthian centre-back, has left for a quite big fee. I think it's like £4 million, £5 million to join that league. The left-back, I'm not gonna lie, I've never heard of. But the midfield, we've got Paulinho, RAMIRES, GUARIN, Dembaba, GERVINHO, and the striker, Ricardo Goulart. He's not on FIFA Ultimate Team, I don't think ever has been, but he's regarded as one of the best players in that league completely. And finally, we got players you may recognise that I have not covered in this video, and I want to cover as many as possible that would be in that league. So the first one, like I said, there's no goalkeeper ever on FIFA Ultimate Team. We've got Sainsbury, a man of the match from FIFA 15, very nice card. I think he actually got quite a big upgrade this year and has transferred in the last few days to the Chinese League. We've got Gil, Leukemia. Then we've got the players I've covered before. We've got Elkerson, Paulinho, RAMIRES, GERVINHO, GUARIN, Dembaba, and Asamoah Gyan. But on the bench, we've got Ralph, Gisile, Augusto, Siok is that right back I was previously on about, Tim Cahill, Diego Tardelli, and Moreno. You would be able to make a pretty decent team out of the Brazilians alone in that team. But then we go on to the second page, and these are players that are kind of like less known. But we've got Thwaite, I can't say his name probably, but he's an Australian centre-back. We've got Papadopoulos, who's actually pretty decent, to be honest. And then we've got Young. This guy back on FIFA 12 was unreal. That's the reason I put him in this team. And then we've got Wagner, Sissoko, former Liverpool, Juventus player. We've got Ruben Mikel, former Porto player. We've got Rondon, Montiel, who was sick on FIFA 12. of Moreno, and like I mentioned before, Allen. And on top of these players, there would be a lot of silver players and Chinese players potentially that would be very good to use because they'd be pacey and stuff like that, and also probably have some skill moves here and there scattered around, guys. So there is the teams, the players, and the league isn't actually that bad. I'm not saying to watch it, but in terms of players on paper, it doesn't look bad at all, guys. So enjoy this video and found it all helpful. Smash the like button, shoot that like, be absolutely awesome. In the comments below, let me know whether you want this league or not. Do you want this added to Ultimate Team? Because there could be some cons to it, the gold players, they'll be quite low rated and that would put more shitters in packs and stuff like that. Add to my channel, guys. Click that subscribe button for more. So thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.